That's 1, 2, 3. Is there a fourth? Oh. Bro, how is that not a collat? You're joking. And there's no more, of course.
Good job, team. All mission objectives met.
GG. GG.
GG indeed, my friend. GG indeed. It was a good game. What clip is this? Oh, this was the quad feed I got. Okay. That's pretty good little quad feed. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, quad feed kill cam. Sounds good to me. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't have to do you that way. That's embarrassing. Ooh. Oh, that turn on though. Sit down, dude. Get off me. Jesus. That was a good shot.
Who's gotta get?
No, almost had that. Come on, dude. No, bro. Why do I always die after the fourth? Oh my god. Wait, what? Excuse me? I hit markered that? What?
Hardpoint lockdown.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My name is Sighlent, and thank you guys so much for watching the video. Up to this point, if you haven't already, please make sure that you leave a like on the video, as well as subscribe and tick that bell notification so that way you get notifications of when I post in the future. And today, what I'm going to be doing, now that I am actually on the face cam portion of this video, I'm going to be showing you my class setups and things like that, because I know that I haven't done that yet, and I know a few people have actually asked, like, what's your class setup? What attachments do you run on your guns? Why is your ADS so fast with different scopes and stuff like that? So today I'm going to be running you guys through that and show you exactly everything that I use that helps me in a way to hit clips and things like that, just like you saw in the videos from beforehand. I have a bunch of different classes that I use though, so I'm going to run you through each and every single one of them that I like to use. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the loadouts and I'll run you through all the attachments. Alright guys, so on my first class here, it is, if you'll notice, it's called my hit markers class because it is the Pelington, and the Pelington is a little bit of a hit marker machine, and this here is the class setup. The first thing that I'm going to run you through is I run the wildcard perk greed. And the reason why I run this is because tactical mask and flak jacket in this game is a must-have. I mean, you absolutely have to have at least tactical mask. You can kind of survive a little bit without flak jacket, but if you're running around without tac mask and you're trying to hit clips, it's not going to happen for you. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. You have to have tactical mask in this game. Way too many people throw stuns and concussions and flashbangs and everything else underneath the sun that will stop you like dead in your tracks. I like to run tac mask and flak jacket as well as ninja and ghost, just so that way I'm basically a walking tank when I'm going around the map, and I can't be seen on radars unless I shoot my gun and whatnot, and This is just what I personally like to use, and this helps me out a lot, as well as the ninja, because people can't hear me walk around the map either. So for my tactical, I always use a stem shot because I like to be able to, I have a very aggressive play style, so I like to be able to heal up as quickly as possible and just be right back into the action. I don't like to have to wait for my health to regen or to miss out on a clip opportunity because I had a sliver of health and I couldn't peek out to like a triple collat or something like that because I didn't have a stem shot. And for lethal, I almost always run a tomahawk because that's like the only thing that I really like to use. I don't really like to throw grenades too much. I think that they're kind of cheese, and half the time people have flak jacket on anyways, and a tomahawk, you can't really prevent it from hitting you unless you just dodge it or you have what's it called, a trophy system. So tomahawks, I like to go the tomahawk route. Molotovs suck in this game, so would not recommend Molotovs. Secondaries, I don't care. Half of my classes don't have secondaries on them, but this one does, just in case, you know, I get a hit marker and I need to pistol whip somebody. On to the actual sniper rifle. We're going to go into the gunsmith here, and right now I'm running the optic, the Hangman RF scope. Now, if you don't know what the Hangman RF scope does, this thing actually increases your ADS speed by just a little bit, and that is actually proven. You do actually scope in just a little bit quicker with the Hangman, and this thing is just an absolute godly scope to use, man. I love this scope to death. Super, super fun to use. Highly recommend it. And then on my muzzle, I always use a stabilizer, or at least I try to. Sometimes I do use a suppressor, but we'll go over that a little bit later. I try to use the stabilizer as much as I possibly can whenever I can, because obviously when you're trying to center up those shots, the stabilizer helps out tremendously. Highly recommend a stabilizer. I don't put anything on my barrel. 9 times out of 10 don't have anything on my body or my underbarrel. And the magazine, I'm always running the 7-round. I don't care about the fast reloads or the 7-round speed mag or anything like that. I'm always running the 7-round. And for my handle, of course, you have to be running that airborne elastic wrap for the maximum ADS speed that you can have. And for my stock, I actually run the Raider pad. I know a lot of people like to run the marathon stock, which gives you 30% sprint to fire time. I use the Raider pad because it gives you the same 30% sprint to fire time as well as 40% aim walk movement speed, which in my opinion is literally twice as good as just the marathon stock. So I go with the Raider pad, but you don't have to. You can go with the marathon or even the combat stock if that's what you prefer. I prefer the Raider pad, so that's what I've got on all of my Pelington classes. Now moving on to hit markers V2, this is my Tundra class that I like to use, and it has the same exact setup as the Pelington class here in terms of the perk greed, perks, stem shot, tomahawk, pistol, all that good stuff. Then we get into the attachments. We don't have an optic on it because I like the standard scope that the Tundra has. And right back into it, we have a stabilizer on our muzzle. Highly recommend. And then for our barrel on this one, actually, we have a 26.5 hammer forged barrel. And the reason why I go with this instead of the Tiger Team is because I am a very aggressive player, like I said before, and so my sniper rifles have to be super quick in terms of fire rate and stuff like that. So I always run the higher fire rate barrels if they're applicable instead of the higher damage. Plus the Tundra is already a really strong sniper rifle anyways. It doesn't get a whole lot of hit markers. Of course I do hit marker people just about as much as everybody else does, but I do aim a little bit higher even when I'm using the Tundra, so hit markers don't bother me too much. But that extra added speed is a must-have for me. Nothing on our body, nothing on our underbarrel. Our magazine, like I said, always running that 7-round. Don't care about the speed mags. Our handle, we're always running that airborne elastic wrap, and our stock, always running the Raider pad. Now this is my next class setup. This is actually called the Plundra. This is what I like to call it because it's a Pelington Tundra mixed. So this of course has the Lawbreaker wildcard that enables you to have 2 primary weapons instead of a primary and a secondary. And like I said, we're always running tac mask. Tac mask is a 100% necessity, and then I run ninja. The reason why I don't go over the middle perk here is because none of these really matter. The middle perks, every single one of them are kind of trash, so I wouldn't even just pick one that you prefer. If you want to run scavenger, go ahead. Tracker, assassin, it does not matter. None of these are going to help you in any way, shape, or form unless you're going on like a big streak and you have scavenger or something like that. But for our first perk, we have tactical mask and ninja, so that way we can traverse around the map quietly and without being stunned or concussioned. And we're still running the stem shot and the tomahawk. And on our Pelington class, once again, stabilizer. On this one, I'm running the 26.5 Tiger Team because I don't like to get a lot of hit markers, but I think this is the only Pelington, aside from one other one, that I actually run the 26.5 Tiger Team on. And then we go right down to our 7-round mag, airborne elastic wrap, and Raider pad, and that's that. And then we go into our Tundra. And we got the stabilizer, 28.2 inch Tiger Team. I do like to have the fire rate on the Tundra for this one, but I actually put the damage on this one because I have the Pelington to swap to, which is incredibly fast anyways, so I would prefer to have the extra damage just in case, like if I have 3 up in the kill feed and I swap to this gun, I have a much less chance of getting a hit marker and can still continue the feed. Then we got the 7-round mag coming back in, the airborne elastic wrap, and as well as the Raider pad just to finish that weapon off. And now here is my next and possibly my final class that I'm going to show you today. This is my suppressed sniper rifle class, and it has the same thing as my original Pelington class with the tac mask and the flak jacket, ghost and ninja, stem shot, tomahawk. Don't have a secondary on this class because I don't like to pistol whip people too much. I actually prefer not to, because that's kind of a scumbag move in my opinion. You can do it if you want to, it's no problem, no big deal, but I don't like to do it personally, so I try not to have a secondary unless it's another sniper rifle. But on this one, you'll notice that instead of our standard stabilizer, we actually have the sound moderator. Now it does decrease your bullet velocity, but that doesn't matter too much. This thing is actually a beast. It doesn't give you any more hit markers or anything like that because it doesn't actually take away your damage. It just makes the bullet travel a little bit slower, so you sometimes have to lead your shot at a long distance, but there's not too many maps where you actually have to do that, so it's not a big deal. And then on our barrel, we're running the 26.5 inch Tiger team because, like I said, I don't like hit markers. And for the magazine, the 7-round mag, handle, airborne, stock, Raider. And so basically the only thing that's changed on this class is the fact that I have a suppressor on it. Highly suggest that you try this out if you haven't. This thing is a beast of a weapon. Absolutely must try. It's so much fun to use too. The suppressor sounds in this game sounds so amazing. All right, yeah, so guys, that's basically it. That's all of the classes that I use like on a day-to-day basis that you'll see me running around with on like live stream and stuff like that, which, by the way, if you haven't already, check the link down in the description and go and follow me on twitch.tv/itssilent to see me actually play this game live and hit some clips live and stuff like that. We can party up, run a 6-man and all that good stuff. I don't care. I'm down to play with whoever, whenever. So just, you know, hit me up, follow me on Twitch, and come by the stream, say hello, and let's play some games together, man. I'm all down for it. But yeah, that's it. Basically, that's all the class setups that I have. That's all the classes that I use. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say, but I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video of whenever that is that I actually get around to posting it. Go and follow my Twitch channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.